As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
180.
On 4th down, Hurts. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. On 1st down, Hurts. Back to Pitts it goes. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the pistol, Hurts buys time, rolling right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing right away here. Howell dumps it off to his running back. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
No gain
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Howell. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So 2nd down coming up. Howell back to throw. Gets it. It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Eagles get to it. And that turnover is going to give them the football on the other side of midfield.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, a run with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Hurts now on 4th. Headed out right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the air on 1st down. Howell chased out to his right. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Howell now, third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. And the shotgun, Howell. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Howell from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down. Throw again, it's Howell. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Complete on the option. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now Howell off to play action. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Barkley gets it on third down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. Hurts. Waddle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him again. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit. And they're going to get out there to check on him. Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now Howell to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Forced out to his right, and he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Howell throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First down, Howell. It's his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Here's Howell. Escapes the pocket. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down. They are throwing it again. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. It will bring up third down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Now throwing on third down. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a three-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with the points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15th. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14. Commanders 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A quick throw completed out to the left. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Play action here with Howell. Buying some time right. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Second and 10. Here's Howell. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Howell again on 2nd and 10. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Making an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Howell from the gun. They send it out wide to Samuel. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, go!
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A pickup of 17. And That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And the shotgun, Howell. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Scatterboo. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Howell. Catch is made in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24, Eagles 21. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. A motion to tight end left. Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Trimmer.
Here's another carry for Barkley. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They go to Barkley again. Again, he's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 24. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Howell now. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Samuel. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
To the air on 1st down. Howell. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Check.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th-quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 31, Eagles 28.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts, and that makes it 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles down by only 3. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they'll mark him down there after the dive. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who is hurt on the play. Now to throw. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
It's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He'll look to throw it. Completed to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate, and turns into a nice game.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Throwing now. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. To throw again, it's Howell. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.